What's up, gamers? I hope you're having an excellent day or night, no matter where you are. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel where you are always good enough. I am Vital Sports, and today I want to talk about the upcoming state of plays and the state of play that already showcased. And this upcoming state of play is dedicated to Final Fantasy Rebirth. So before I get into that, I want to talk about the games that I took away from a positive note, or the ones that I'm interested in at the previous Sony State of Play. And the first one I want to talk about is Zenless Zone Zero. Now this has been in development for PlayStation for a bit, and I have been wanting this game since I first seen it at the last summer game show. Rebirth does a great job with the colors, voice acting, combat, and music in their games. People were able to experience it on PC beta tests. A lot of the feedback was very positive. I can't wait to try this game on consoles. Rebirth with another banger in my opinion. I'm still playing Honkai Star Rail. It is so many good games to play, and it's not always a lot of time, but that is a good thing. At some point in your life, you will be able to clear a schedule of an hour or two to have some gaming time, and you could be able to play the games and beat the games of 2023 and 2024 of your choice at your pace. Nothing wrong with that. Late 2023 and 2024 games seems to be a nightmare for wallets and purses because of all the gaming goodness. The second game that I took an interest in was V Rising. Now, right now, this game is a maybe purchase for me, as I would be more interested if it was multiplayer. Now, I don't know, not all the features were shown at that state of play, but I need some buddies or a party to go through this type of game and play. Hopefully the combat is good or get a little bit better than what I saw and has balance, because it seems that the enemies are like damage sponges. I don't enjoy games like that where you have to have so many hits to kill an enemy. Bosses and sub-bosses are one thing, but normal enemies, that's just a turn off for me. The next game that caught my interest was Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, when this first came on, I was hoping it wasn't a Monster Hunter because I suck at those games. But Capcom's Dragon's Dogma 2 looks good. It was stylish combat with a party. That was my immediate takeaway. I like that you can crossbreed classes to make your type of character. An archer with a double-sided blade, a wizard with a sword, all looks cool. Because you can have a main class with strengths and abilities, and sometimes you can offset the weaknesses of that class with your subclass. So that just makes it cool. And all that means to me is this character builds. Character builds is something I enjoy diving into, because when you have an ability or a natural talent and it goes together with a earned ability or something that you can put together with your experience or something that you can earn, it just makes it that much sweeter. You know, so for example, they can throw out a fireball and your natural talent might be good with fire. So if you combine those two, that's what just makes a small example of character building fun. So I look forward into playing Dragon's Dogma 2, finding out what it's really all about, because I never played the first one, and I know a lot of friends, family, and viewers will say, oh, you gotta try the first one, so I might look into it, but this one looks good to me. The next game that I took a notice to was Rise of the Ronin. I had a previous video about Rise of the Ronin. Again, I'm impressed with it. It looks like an Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Tsushima type of crossbreed. And I like the stylish combat, multiple weapons that you would have to master. It looks like from what they've shown on the trailer, it was going to take some time to master the block parry system, as it seems that you cannot button mash with a lot of success. And that could be a good thing. What they showed in the trailer was very cool in my opinion. I like the traversal abilities, gliding in the sky, grappling from roof to roof, or riding on a horse. It seems that you can sneak up on enemies as well and catch them off guard, or take them down with a stealth technique. My favorite weapon that they showed so far that I like was the spear, and I could pretty say I like the musket gun or bayonet. I'm looking forward to the March 22nd, release, Lord willing. And lastly, for this state of play, the game I took is Helldivers 2. Looks cool to play with friends. Again, I like playing online with buddies or online with random people and friends, and those are my type of games. A third-person looter shooter, RPGs, will always be one of my favorite genres, depending on how it's done. Helldivers looks fun. I will be willing to give this game a try. So those are my games that I took away from the first Sony State of Play, and I hope you guys found a game or two that you like, and you can list it down below in the comments if you want to share your opinions on those games, and just talk about gaming. Enjoy. So the state of play that's coming out February 6th. Sorry about the dates here, everyone. Is about Final Fantasy Rebirth. I enjoyed Final Fantasy Remake, so I expect more greatness from Square Enix. I'm going to be looking forward to this as a day one purchase. Square Enix has been one of my favorite RPG companies, along with Sega and Namco Bandai, just to name a few. So I'm looking forward to this. I like the Final Fantasy franchise. I played most of the games, so this will be no different. So I think from all the news that I'm reading on X, or some of you might know it as Twitter, that they might be also releasing a demo announcement February 6th, after they reveal the scenes and gameplay. So that's looking like it's going to be a fun time, because the game releases later this month too, so they will have to drop the demo. Since they announced it, they will have to drop it pretty soon so players can get their hands on it, test it out, see what they like. And one of my favorite things is if they drop a demo with a progress save, or saving progress, so when you take the demo and completion data and go into the real game, I love that. It just makes something cool. Everybody's able to get a free demo, so they can have the choice of buying the game and saving their progress or earning something cool. So progress game saves is always a great thing for me. Well, gamers, that's all I had to say about the state of plays and the state of plays that Sony had put on. Would say you. I hope you're having a great time. Remember to pray, pick up a controller, because it's always a great day to press start. Bye.